What do you think about the salsa scene these days, and what do you think we can do to keep it alive?
Good question. Salsa scene in the United States, I'm sorry. Go outside of the United States, you go, I don't know how the scene is here in Tokyo. I think it's probably better here than it is back in the United States. You go to South America, countries that people actually love the music, and it's passed on from generation to generation. So the kids, I went to Peru recently, and the kids, they're about, 10, 9, 12. They didn't grow up with the music, but their parents, they knew the music from their parents. They actually would stop me on the street, the little kids, I never saw them before, they never saw me before, but they knew who I was. When they asked for autographs and pictures and stuff like that. So it's being carried on in the family, and they really love the music. It's a genuine love of the music here. So I don't know, and probably in Puerto Rico too. Everything has turned commercial, and nobody bothers. And there are a few diehards and a few clubs that they go to listen to the music. But compared to when I first started out, it's almost nothing. It's like maybe like a leaky faucet.
Yeah. Okay, last question, Lewis, and again, thanks for taking the time. What would you recommend for up-and-coming musicians who choose to play this music, as far as what to listen to, what to practice? What would you recommend?
Some of the good old music, and well, of course, Eddie's playing more like his Latin jazz. But if you go back to his Eddie Palmieri, that is, you go back to his old albums, and then you go listen to those. You listen to Larry. You listen to Tito. Machito. Tito Rodriguez, and a lot of the groups that we mentioned also, and just listen to the percussion section, catch the phrasing of the brass, see how the brass are lining up with the percussion. I think that's it. I mean, just by listening carefully and by taking their example, I think that's the best way to learn. If you could hear a good Latin band, go listen to them live.
Thank you, Lewis.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.